Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Hello there, welcome back to Big News. Friday, November 24th, and Liam Peinado in Monteria. Breaking news: 11 members of a gang were caught while pickpocketing. Metropolitan Police captured 11 members of a gang called Los Camisos, who were dedicated to rob people through pickpocket. They robbed bags, computers, cell phones, tablets, and other gadgets.
The arrested are well known as Gordo, Robocot, El Carpintero, Trooper, Chato, Dani, Machita, La Orejona, Ronco, La Negra, and La Caleña. According to a public prosecutor research, these ones work in crowded zones around Medellín, like El Parque Botero, San Antonio, San Ignacio, El Pasaje San Junín, and so on.
Airline boss was arrested and faced manslaughter charge over plane crash that wiped out Brazilian football team last year.
The head of the charter airline whose plane crashed in Colombia, wiping out a Brazilian football team, has been arrested and faced a manslaughter charge. Bolivian General Ramiro Guerrero said the initial investigation had been into possible criminal failure to follow safety procedures, and added, after some investigation, it turned into a manslaughter case.
The plane was carrying Brazil's Chapecoense football team to the match opening in the Copa Sudamericana tournament final when it crashed on November 28, sending shockwaves to the global sporting community. The guy was sentenced to 40 years in prison. On the other hand, scientists have noticed one hurricane on the Caribbean coast. It is said to cause a lot of damage and to leave millions of people homeless. John, tell us.
Of course, Liam. Welcome to the weather forecast. As you have said, this hurricane has been called Big Head Hurricane by scientists because this phenomenon seems to swallow everything. But it has hit the Cuba Island coast, part of Jamaica, and US. It is said to have left 2 million people homeless, thousands injured, and hundreds of people dead. Fortunately, scientists believe that this phenomenon is about to fade in 2 or 3 days. However, the government has delivered as much help as people need. Now, it's time to take a look at the weather of our country. Here in Monteria, we have a partly sunny sky with a little wind. The temperature is around 28 to 30 degrees. In the north of the country, it's very windy and cold due to the Big Head hurricane. There is a chance of some rain too, so don't leave home without your umbrella. The temperature is around 28 degrees. So that's all for today. Now we are going to take a look at the weather in all around the country. So let's see them.
For today, we expect cloudy sky with rains near the Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta, part of Córdoba, south of Sucre, and in the southwest of Bolívar. In San Andres and Providencia, we have sectorized rains. The Pacific coast will be cloudy with heavy rains in the center and south of the Chocó and west of the Cauca Valley. Towards the Andina zone, the afternoon will be seen with greater cloudiness and rain falling in the south of the Santander. The Orinoquia is seen with dry weather and greater cloudiness, but rains aren't ruled out to the southwest of the Meta and south of Bichada. For the area of the south of the country, we have rains with possible lightning towards the center of the Amazon. The afternoon in the capital will be appreciated with dry weather in a large part of the area. However, the result isn't ruled out located in the southwestern area of the city.
The cure for vitiligo has been found. Dr. Jairo is in the point of information. Can you explain what is it about?
Good morning to the Big Head News. I'm gonna explain you a little bit about vitiligo's cure. Well, as you know, vitiligo is a skin disorder whereby white spots are produced on different parts of the body due to lack of pigment known as melanocytes in the skin. Melanocytes are the cells responsible for color. These areas that are more likely to be affected by vitiligo are the face, the neck, hands, and legs, and also genitals. However, this skin condition has been shown on different occasions to be mucous membranes, such as the skin inside the mouth and nose. And sometimes it can develop on the scalp, causing the hair in the area to become white in color. What causes vitiligo? That's a very good question. The cause of this skin disease is still unknown, so some studies point to a number of contributing factors such as autoimmune reactions, stress, genetic, exposure to certain chemicals. Viral causes are some more. It's estimated that 1% of the world population have this skin condition. Vitiligo usually develops in people between the ages of 10 and 40 years old, and is rare to be diagnosed in infants and the elderly. It has no ethnic, racial or gender boundaries and have been found even in the remotest part of the world. Well, the treatment for these illnesses, there are a number of treatments that can help improve the skin condition for people suffering from vitiligo. One such treatment is menagenina plus, an ointment developed in Cuba by the Dr. Carlos Manuel Millares Car. In the 17th, while studying the metabolism of the placenta, he discovered a substance that triggers the production of melanocytes. He then went on develop menagenina plus by mixing alcoholic extraction from the human placenta with menagenina and calcium chloride. Indeed, in this ointment is told as the medication for vitiligo, closer to a cure for the fact that it occurs by triggering the reproduction of melanocytes around the borders or inside the area affected by this disease. It is important to keep in mind that no treatment is effective 100% of the time, and the success of menagenina plus depends on the age of the patients. It is recommended that these ointments should not be used before consulting with a specialist in order to be given the exact amount needed, and so as to be given exact instruction on how to apply in this way that would serve each individual case. Thank you very much.
World Cup Russia 2018 is coming, and the story is happening again with Colombian team. Soccer player James Rodriguez has broken his leg after beating Real Madrid 8-0 today morning. Maria Cristina has all the details.
Yes, Lian, you say. The crack of Colombian team James Rodriguez broken his leg after beating Real Madrid 18% in today morning, and is being intervened in the clinic of the respective club. All week Colombia will be attended. A quicker recovery after 2018 World Cup in approaching. We'll be informing about change and evolution that player number 10 of the tricolor will have. In our national news, the Spurs Santa Fe will face Jaguares of Córdoba de Sani on November 26th at 3:30 p.m. in the Stadius Paraguay of Monterrey. It is to say that the game will not be first because the temperature of the city affects the capital and generates an advantage to the local teams.
Discounts and bargains are everywhere. Today is Black Friday, and Katy is ready to tell you the best shopping option for this day. I can't wait to hear her. Go with her!
Thank you, Liam. Good morning, everyone. As Liam said, Black Friday is already here, and every single store has incredible offers. Right now, I'm at the Buenavista Shopping Center, where we can see that most of the people are shopping around looking for the greatest deals to buy. One of the stores that have the best discount for this Black Friday is Olympica. As you can see, Olympica has these blouse and sweaters at only $5 that will fit you perfectly. Olympica also has sweaters with different styles. Here we have the V-neck sweaters. It's 2 for 1. In this size, Olympica has long sleeve shirts of good quality at very reasonable price. The stores also have these awesome pairs of jeans that people are wearing a lot nowadays. Also have these flat shirts would be a great match with this jean. You can get both for only $25. Olympica also have striped and plain shirts with a 20% off. It's important to know the policy of the store because they don't give discount to the customer who buy with credit card. If you don't want to look really old-fashioned, come to Olympica, the best clothing store where you can find the latest fashion and look stylish in town. Now, I am gonna show you something. Follow me, please. For those people who love going to the beach, Olympica has a beautiful and colorful lycra swimming suit at only $10. Also have these Brazilian sandals for only $8. We cannot leave out these ladies who love getting dressed fancy. Olympica has this lace dress for this lady for only $20. It's time to say goodbye. It is all for today. See you next year, if God allows us. Now back to Lilian in the studio.
Thanks for watching. See you next edition. Peace and News.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
The arrested are well known as El Gordo, La Flaco,
Keep going to the big.
Aaron was arrested and faced manslaughter.
Well, good morning to the big head news. I'm gonna explain you a little bit about
¡Ay, entonces!
Good morning to the big head news. I'm gonna explain you a little bit about the vitiligo cure. As you know, the vitiligo is a skin disorder whereby white spots are produced in different parts of the body due to the lack of pigment. Good.